Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are having a fantastic week. So today I'm going to do a small drugstore haul. I just did a full drugstore get ready with me a couple of days ago. I uploaded it, so check that out because I have been loving the drugstore lately. So I got a few products that were new releases, so I wanted to show you what I picked up. And I am going to insert clips because I'm wearing the products right now, so I'm going to insert clips so you can see kind of how they apply and all that. I'm going to start out with this foundation. This is the Maybelline Superstay Full Coverage Foundation. So I just, in that video, the drugstore get ready with me, I used the Maybelline Fit Me Dewy and Smooth. And you'll have to watch that video, but really I wasn't overall impressed with it. So I was kind of hesitant to try this, but I have seen so much hype around it that I wanted to try it. So I used it yesterday and then I applied it today as well, and I really like it. It has a really, really good coverage. The only problem I had yesterday was that I did get a little bit oily in my T-zone, which is pretty typical, but this is definitely not a matte finish. It's more of like a satin skin finish almost foundation, and you will get oily throughout the day. I am combination skin, so I'm kind of drier on the outside of my face, and then on the inside I usually get a little bit oily. So that happened with this foundation, but overall I really liked it. It says it's lasts up to 24 hours. I don't know, I mean, I wore it about 12 hours and it still looked decent. If I was going out, I would have touched up, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know about those claims, but none of us wear our makeup for 24 hours anyways. So yeah, I don't know, I really like it so far. This is only my second day and I am wearing it today. Let me tell you what shade I'm in. 120 Classic Ivory. Thank God Brad was with me because I picked up this one and like the next darkest one, but I don't think it was the very next one. I think it was just at my store at that display. So anyway, it was like 220 or I don't know what it was, but it was really dark and I really couldn't tell. So I was like, which one? And he picked this one, and it's the perfect color match for me. So I really like this so far. And then I went over to the Wet n Wild section because I wanted to see if they had their new eyeshadow palettes, and they did. They only had a couple of them, so I grabbed these two. First, I grabbed the bigger, what is this, a 10-pan palette, and it's called Rose in the Air. It's a really pretty palette. I used this yesterday on the eyes, and I will say, I don't know, it's like, I really like the matte warm shades in this palette, and even the brow bone shade, transition. Once you get to this really dark brown, I don't know, the dark colors in these palettes don't seem super pigmented. And these are cheap, they're like $4.99 for 10 eyeshadows. So I can't complain much, but the dark shadows lack pigment, but they're all very blendable. So I really like this. I'm not sure, honestly, if they reformulated the eyeshadows or just repackaged them. These seem to feel a lot more hard pressed in the pan and not as buttery as the old formula, but maybe that's in my mind. I'm not really sure. They seem to perform the exact same as the old formula though. So I today used this little 4-pan palette, and you guys, these are $2.99, and it's a really good quality palette. Same thing on this one. Did I tell you this is silent treatment is what I have on my lids today, or on my eyes. That's all I used was this little quad, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. The same thing, this darker, it's a black shade, but it has specks of gold in it. It's not very pigmented at all. First, I'll tell you, I went in with this transition color. I kind of did what they say to do. So I went in with this transition color, and it was beautiful. It's a really pretty, kind of a cooler tone brown shade. And then I took the brow bone and kind of highlighted my brow bone, obviously. And I took this crease color is what they call it, but I just focused the dark black in the outer V kind of, and like you see in the demo, it's not super pigmented. I kind of had to build it up, but it ended up looking really pretty. And then I put what they tell you to put on the eyelid, and this I definitely had to go in and spray my brush. It wasn't super pigmented at the beginning, but it turned out to be a really pretty look. So I enjoyed this a lot, maybe for everyday use. It was super easy. The shadows blend beautifully, but they do need some building up. So that's my kind of quick thoughts on that. And the next thing I picked up was another one of the Physicians Formula Butter Highlighters. I've already taken it out of the package because I apply it on the camera with you guys. It's absolutely beautiful. It's in the color pink. I bought the pearl one off of Amazon a couple of weeks ago, and then I saw this one in Ulta, and I was like, yes, she will be mine. If you're afraid of it because you think, oh my gosh, it's a pink highlighter, don't be. I mean, in the swatch, it does look super pink. You could wear this. This would be a beautiful lid shade. But on the face, as you can see in the demo, it's not super duper pink on the cheeks. It's kind of like, it's honestly kind of like this pearl highlighter, but with a hint of pink. And it just, I don't know, it's really pretty. So I love the formula of these highlighters, and I definitely recommend them. And then the very last thing I got was one of the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink colors. This is in the color Visionary. I saw it on Instagram and I was like, I have to go to Walgreens. I have to see if this is available. It's so beautiful. I wore it a couple of days ago and I put it on too thick. It was a little bit too dark, and I think because I put it on so thick, it made that weird line around my lips, and it didn't wear off very well either. But I have learned with this formula, you have to put it on so super thin, especially this dark shade. So I will pull the brush out and then scrape off the sides, almost all of it, and then go in and put a really thin layer, and then after that dries, or while it's still tacky actually, I kind of pat my lips and get any excess product off, and I have been liking it a lot better. I think this color is such a grungy, like cool toned lip shade. I don't know, I really like this color. What's funny is I usually like this, I should have been sitting up better. What's funny is I usually like this color like in the fall, but I've been digging it lately. So this is the shade Visionary. It's so pretty. So that is the few things that I've picked up from the drugstore lately. Let me know if you want to see a full review on this foundation, or maybe if you want to see me use these eyeshadows, especially this Tin Pan palette. Maybe I could do a video with both. I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you guys want to see, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.